connecting you. Please hold the line.
Hello there, and welcome to today's video. Today we're going to be flying our 1968 Piper Cherokee 180 around 500 miles and going to be covering about 700 or so square miles. So our little mission today, we're going to be flying to find WhistlinDiesel's father's stolen skid steer. And I can already imagine what the few of you that are watching this are thinking. One, this is stupid, and you're not really wrong, and I'll kind of address why this is not really a good idea, but it's still fun, how we're gonna do it, and why we are doing this. So why is this not the brightest idea ever? Well, one, trying to find a piece of equipment with this airplane in particular is a little bit more difficult, being the large wing that takes up most of our viewing space. I have taken quite a few pictures and found other things with this airplane. I'll put a picture in the video with me actually doing some test photos of finding some skid steers in our area. Finding this skid steer in general may not be an easy task because it was stolen 15 years ago in the intersection at 331 and 10 and somewhere in Tippecanoe. I'm not sure. I'll put the actual clip from WhistlinDiesel's video here as well that kind of explains that. The other issues. This was stolen 15 years ago. We talked about that. I think there is the slightest chance it might be in the area. I know we've had things go missing in our little community out here in the middle of nowhere, Illinois, and they've been found somewhere in the area as well. I have a feeling the skid steer probably is in Central America, but you never know. It might be right where it was stolen or something like that. So how are we going to do this? We're going to, I've made up a map of points, and we're going to follow that using the iPad's GPS right over here. I also have a 50 times zoom camera, and you guys would have already seen those test pictures in there. We got binoculars. My cameraman will also be helping me look because I will need to be flying the airplane. And why are we doing this? Obviously, there is, I think the reward's up to $300,000 to find it. That's really cool, and no one would say no to money, but I am a pretty big airplane nerd. I really do like our airplane, even with its 4 shades of yellow. I've put about 700 hours, or will be 700 hours after this flight, on it since we got it like 5 years ago. So to use an airplane for a mission, if you would, that's a lot of fun to me, and I'm going to be burning the fuel anyway, so might as well try and do something helpful with it. Alright, so here's the grid that we're going to be doing. This is in northern Indiana, and this is just a screenshot of our little map here. Right here was actually where it was stolen, right at that intersection. So we're going to be covering a pretty big square, and this will take about 4 hours at least. We still have to fly a little bit of ways. We come from over the west over here, and then we'll see if we come across anything. But like I said before, this is just for fun. I know this is going to be kind of more of a clout chasing video. It's not really the end goal here, although it's kind of exactly what it is. But I'll make sure like maybe the title's a little bit more generic in the video or something like that. But I kind of just wanted to do this for fun and maybe show some people what our little plane is here and kind of tell somewhat of a story. So we have to pull off the plate that blocks the oil cooler for our colder months, and then we're going to top off for fuel, and we'll head east. And one of the pro tips the government doesn't want you to know, top 10 fueling tricks the government doesn't want you to know about, always start with the furthest tank from the pump. Just trust me on that. But anyways. So, what did we accomplish today? We didn't actually find the skid steer that we were looking for. We probably came across, what, over 20 or so? And we had about 3 or 4 that looked pretty promising. I actually haven't even looked at the pictures yet. I'm gonna put them at the end of the video. So we might follow up with those, we may not. I'm not really one for giving up too early, and I definitely think that we could put a little bit more time into this, or at least I can. I wanted to do this before everything started turning green here. You get more leaves on trees and foliage and all that other stuff, so we could really kind of peer around and look for the skid steer. And it really surprised me how many we found. We found almost 20, probably close to that, and a lot of them were all just outside. Yeah, some of them were actually like on construction sites or whatever, but I think we can maybe go over it again with more of a fine-tooth comb. I'm still doing quite a bit, and even my cameraman, it's like none of us are perfect here, but I'm looking to my side, outside, kind of where I'm flying towards, and then I look down at my iPad that I'm using to make the grid. So I'm going back and forth quite a bit and could have missed something. Anything is possible. I'm not saying it is out there, but I'm saying that there's still a chance. So thanks for watching the video, and until next time, farewell.